Hi, I'm Stefan Gautran, owner of Star Fleet Detailing. Managing a fleet of vehicles is no small task, and ensuring they're clean, well maintained, and ready for the road is crucial to keeping your business running smoothly. That's where mobile detailing comes in. Today, I'll be sharing some strategies for efficiency in mobile fleet detailing and how you can streamline the process, save time, and maximize the value of your investment. So these questions are designed to help you understand how mobile detailing can benefit your fleet and improve overall operations. So let's dive into the details. So the first question is, what are the key advantages of using mobile fleet car detailing services over traditional cleaning methods? Well, if you're talking about traditional cleaning methods, which would be some home cleaning solutions and a couple of microfiber rags, you're going to have a hard time. A car has different surfaces that react differently to different chemicals. You can't get into the nooks and crannies with just a rag. You need to have a brush. Nice compressed air helps a lot too, to blow out some of the debris that could be kind of wedged in the crevices. And we have also the acrylics, for example, on the dash. Now we have the screens, and all those are very fragile to certain rags. Even the stitching on the rag can scratch the plastics. So to try and do your own detailing with inappropriate tools, well, you can damage your car. Our second question, how do we ensure that the mobile fleet detailing process is efficient, especially when managing large fleets with tight schedules? That is not an easy feat. I'll be straight with you. Scheduling is kind of challenging, to say the least, because oftentimes you'll get calls coming in and you're already scheduled. And so then you have to make some arrangements depending on who has a more pressing vehicle to do. And having an app like we do that has your scheduling and highlights everything for you, you can easily go in and make changes. It's easy to input all the information on a new customer and then to convert that to a job and then assign it on a certain day. All of that is done quite easily with our software. What strategies can fleet managers use to schedule mobile detailing in a way that minimizes downtime for their vehicles? It's always important for fleet managers to be on top of their game. They need to know what needs to be done and when. So they have their own scheduling uh, methods. I'm not too sure what that is, but they need to call us ahead of time, a good day or two. And for the most part, it works fine. So the companies we work with seem to be organized enough where they'll give us a few days head start. Um, but sometimes we do get some emergencies that come in the last minute, and that, of course, it can cause us some headaches. But we try to work our best to accommodate. And so we'll call other companies and see how urgent their vehicles are, and we'll rearrange scheduling. So that's kind of what makes us different from other companies. Other companies will just say, well, we're booked, we can fit you in a week or whatever. But we work with the companies to make sure that we can address their needs. And that's helped us grow exponentially in the last few years as a commercial detailing company. Can you share some specific ways that mobile fleet detailing helps improve the longevity and performance of fleet vehicles? I've addressed that in another video in the past. Basically, like I had mentioned, you cannot detail damage out of a car. So if you do not keep your fleets cleaned regularly, the dirt, the grit, it'll start to damage surfaces, and then it makes it, first of all, look horrible, and it's harder for us to detail it. And when we're done, it doesn't look as good because the damages are there. And that's why we use a vinyl conditioner to put on the plastics, and that's so that it kind of evens out the look, but it won't bring it back to normal or to new condition. That's That's long gone, that option, unfortunately. So it's very critical to maintain on a regular basis your fleet vehicles. Our fifth question, how do you customize your mobile detailing services to meet the unique needs of different types of commercial fleets? Well, to be straight with you, it's not that much different because all the interior services are similar. So you'll have your vinyl seat or fabric seats. That doesn't change. We don't find much leather in a fleet. And then your rubber floors, and then you have your fabric headliner. And then the panels could be either fabric or, I could say, vinyl. Sometimes it's aluminum that's covered with a pattern, which in essence is like a vinyl film. And then your glass. Those are your surfaces, and it doesn't, we go equipped to handle any of those. So that's not a big problem. Our sixth question, what are some of the most common car detailing mistakes fleet managers should avoid, and how do we help clients prevent them? The most common car detailing mistakes would be not to detail it enough or to not budget for it. Those are probably the biggest mistakes. And so what happens is that they come in at the end, it's like, oh, it's an emergency. I don't know if they have an emergency fund. So they don't really maintain their vehicles unless it's an emergency. An emergency could be a new employee refusing to get into the vehicle because it's too dirty. And another emergency would be if somebody is sick in the vehicle or if somebody has allergies. For example, they're allergic to smoke and the former driver was smoking. So those are the type of emergencies. We also have mice infestation. So a vehicle will be sitting in the yard for 2-3 months. They go in there and there's mice nests everywhere. So that'd be an emergency as well. So those are probably the most common mistakes that fleet managers do, is not budget for detailing. Seventh question, how do we ensure that our mobile fleet detailing services maintain a consistent level of quality, no matter the fleet size or vehicle type? We have a recipe for success. We always follow that recipe. When we bring on a franchisee, we teach that franchisee how to do a detailing, how long it should take, and just to repeat that. And of course, we help them to know how to deal with the problems I mentioned previous question about smoke or mice and things like that. So when we teach that to our new franchisees, even though they have a background in detailing, we help them so that they can up their games. That way they can tackle any problem that they encounter. They become self-sufficient. Question number 8, what role does eco-friendly cleaning play in your mobile fleet detailing services, and how can it benefit businesses? Well, we try to use products that are friendly to the environment. A lot of our products are orange-based, and so there's that chemical in the peel that cuts grease very well. And so we try to use that as much as possible. It does have its limits. Certain things, it won't work well. So we have to use, but usually just for spots, just to address certain problems. And so it's just once in a while, we'll use stronger degreasers that will cut grease better. And so we always try the most gentle chemical. And if that doesn't work, we up to the next level and then up to the next level until we can treat it. And we have to be careful because certain chemicals can damage certain fabrics or finishes. So we learn those through the years, and we know what not to put on plastics, for example. Can you explain how fleet managers can use regular mobile detailing as part of their preventive maintenance strategy? Well, I addressed that a few questions ago. It's important for fleet managers to make detailing part of their maintenance, just like they do brakes or change tires, oil changes, changing of filters. detailing. And a lot of the companies do that. So when they bring all their fleet in to get the oil changed and change the filters, then they call us in to detail. So we find that that's the best strategy. Vehicle comes in for maintenance, call them the detailing. That would be, I think, the rule of thumb. And number 10, what feedback have you received from fleet managers who've worked with us, and how has mobile detailing impacted their operations? Well, the fleet managers love our work. Some have said, you guys are the best. We're not going to use anybody else from now on. And so they've been using us for years. So we're happy. And it's helped their fleets as well, because we can tell when we've detailed one path. We go in and it's not as extensive because the vehicles are getting cleaned at least once a year, sometimes every 6 months. So it's not as time consuming. So it's not as expensive, because obviously if we have to go from scratch and hit everything, thorough cleaning, and it takes twice as long, well, it's going to cost them twice as much. And if they maintain regularity, then the price goes down because we spend less time detailing. So it's important to have a good scheduling of detailing. At least twice a year, I would recommend. So that's it for our questions for now. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send them to us. You can send it to info@starfleetdetailing.com. And you can also text at 587-991-3301. Thanks again.